Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Podcast, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Well, let's take a look at some stocks on the move today. Emily Grafeo is a Bloomberg News cross-asset reporter. She joins us here in the Bloomberg Interactive Brokers studio. Emily, no shortage of stocks on the move today, though. I'm guessing everything you're going to tell us about. No, actually, I was going to say everything's going to be in the green. Like, how did you pick today?
Okay, well, I'm going to start with an ETF, which isn't, it actually is basically a stock. It trades
they trade like stocks.
A stock.
That's what we're told about ETFs.
Because this is just an incredible move. TQQQ is an ETF that goes 3 times the Nasdaq 100. So today it had its best rally ever. It was up 35%. The reason why I'm flagging this, because obviously a lot of stuff was up. So why am I specifically calling this fund out? It's because just a few days ago, it had its biggest inflow, daily inflow ever. So I think it was Monday, let's call it earlier in the week, $1.5 billion went into that fund.
Because people were bullish on the idea of the Nasdaq moving higher.
People, yes, they could have been dip buying.
That could be ugly too if it goes the other way.
Exactly. Yeah. They also could have been traders buying the shares to short. That's always a possibility with these ETF inflows. But anyone who actually bought the dip was up majorly today. So big win there. So TQQQ. And that tracks tech stocks, by the way. So all the settings did well. Those are your tech stocks. The retailers also got a big boost today, specifically Walmart. Biggest jump since March 2020. It was interesting. Earlier in the day, they had said that they're confident, their Walmart executives are confident that they're going to reach financial targets this year despite all the tariff turbulence. They said they still see net sales growing 3% to 4% this year. And then obviously after all of the action in the afternoon, they got a big boost. And it wasn't just Walmart, Nike as well. Pretty much all retail stocks rallied on this idea that Trump is going to pause higher tariffs for 90 days for dozens of nations that haven't imposed those retaliatory measures.
I love that one, right? Because it was higher out of the gate today because of this, right? But then the Trump headline and news about pausing tariffs on those countries that don't retaliate for 90 days just set it off and running.
Yeah, so there you go. They said they weren't going to be affected by the turbulence, and they were up and up today.
Is that it?
No, that's not it.
Do we have one more?
Well, U.S. Steel also.
Oh, okay.
I feel like this has been a stock that's been a story of the year, but we did get some headlines specifically. Trump said he doesn't want U.S. Steel to go to Japan, so that stock plunged over 10% today.
All right, good stuff.
The Stock Movers Podcast from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.